How much more comfortable do you feel now since then versus the start of the season?
Yeah.
Where do you feel you've grown?
I feel like I'm playing a lot faster. My confidence is definitely, going up the more plays I make. And then at the same time, I'm just out there having fun. So, for me, it's just getting better each and every game. Coming in, when we got practice during the week, trying to work on different things and then let it translate to the game.
What does it mean to you that the quarterback slipped into you in those key situations? Whether it's Dallas or last week.
It's just, I feel like where it all starts is in practice during the week, gaining this trust on, whatever the game plan is, whatever routes we're running, getting that chemistry down. And I feel like we do a great job of, making sure we get the small things right. And, whenever the time do present itself in the game, I feel like we all on the same page.
What have you improved most upon, say, since the regular season started, in your opinion?
I would say just the speed of the game. I feel like I'm adjusting a lot faster. I'm just being able to be confident. I feel like that's where it starts. Whenever I got my confidence, that's where I feel like I'm at my best. So, definitely just keeping faith in God and, just always attacking each and every day, trying to get better at one thing and just letting it go from there.
Matthew, the offense as a whole, the last couple games, second half, late in the game, you guys have had a lot of drives where you got to have it. You got to get points, and you've been able to come through as a group. What do you think that says about where you guys are at?
I feel like the chemistry. We work a lot of those things in practice, so it's nothing new to us. Whenever we are put in those positions, we have the utmost confidence that we can get the job done. I feel like, and it shows, because whenever we need those important drives, I feel like we get them done every time. So, I feel like for us, as long as we keep practicing those things during practice and it come live to the game, it'll just translate and be easier for us.
You talked about your confidence is growing. What kind of sparked that? Was there a specific play, specific game where you started feeling more comfortable? Or
Yeah, I would just say just with the ball in my hands, whenever I'm in space and, I can make somebody miss and then get upfield, I feel like once I get something like that going, it just kind of carries out throughout the rest of the game, and it just allows me to go out there, play fast, like I said, and then, whatever play call we got, I'm running fast and trying to get the ball. So.
Matthew, when it comes to road games, you guys haven't gotten one yet this season. What's it going to take to try and get that done this week?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to take just us all coming together, just being able to feel like our back is against the wall and just understand that in situations like that on road games, it's going to be loud. But I feel like for us, we just got to stay together. I feel like that's all where it starts. And then just go out there and play at all three phases, special teams, offense, and defense. And, just play as one unit and everything will fall in line.
It seems like Christian's getting closer to a return. How much are you kind of looking forward to what it's going to be like when both of y'all are out there to stretch the field, both you guys?
A lot of speed, man. I'm excited for him coming back. He definitely gonna open up a lot of things, and it's not always easy coming back from an injury like that. I watched him work each and every day to get back where he is now, and I'm excited for him, man. I really don't have too much more to say. I'm ready to see him go.
Have you showed your speed down the sideline on that 35-yarder? Do you feel like once it came to late in the game after showing that, did the safeties play off you on that 39 maybe a little bit more? They got to respect your speed. They've already seen it.
Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of teams are starting to, play back a little bit. We definitely got a lot of speed on our side of the ball, and I feel like, we just got to take what's underneath, and whatever it open up, we just got to capitalize on that opportunity. And for me, that's definitely what's happening, but still finding ways to get open and get everybody else open. So.
Did you kind of have that in your mind before, on that third down, you broke it underneath the safety? You kind of before the snap, okay, they might be playing deep, be ready to break that.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't want to run it and close the window, so, I kind of just baited him a little bit and broke right in front of him, got him to open up his hips, and Jordan gave me a good ball on the sideline.
Those big third down, fourth down plays when the game's on the line, crunch time, how do you make sure the moment doesn't get too big for you, that you kind of stay poised and make those plays?
Man, I went to the University of Texas, so I'm kind of used to that kind of environment, and it just goes back to my confidence. I never think anything is too big for me. I kind of just keep my head leveled and keep my head over my shoulders and, just always tell myself that go out there and have fun. You know, you've been waiting to get put in this position, and now you're here. So for me, it's just making all the plays I can and just going out there having fun.
I imagine when you've made a play with the season on the line, like you did last year, that kind of helps in those kind of situations.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like, you know, it's fun making plays like that, and also we're winning, so you know, there's nothing much better than that.
So after a game, it's a good time to chat with players from the other team. Maybe for you, Steve, just introduce yourself. Did you get a chance to talk to like a Jamar Chase? Or
Yeah.
Have you had an encounter in these 5 games so far where someone came up to you and said, "Nice job"?
Yeah. Jamar Chase did, T. Higgins. Excellent. You know, when we played Detroit, Amon did, and you know, just looking at the success that they've had, you know, I kind of just try to look at the things that they did in their rookie years, or you know what they're doing now, and you know, just try to use that to my game and just see where it goes.
Is that welcome to the league?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like.
Hey Matthew, when you see Jordan take off, use his legs, and try to pick up first downs or do other scrambles like he did in the Bengals game, what goes through you?
Jordan, what they said, we had a meeting after the game. We call him silly body because his body just look funny when he run, but I mean he make it happen, so it's kind of funny. But you know, I think it just goes back to the competitive mindset Jordan has to, you know, make something out of nothing, and obviously it showed when he had to run out the pocket and get us a first down. So to be able to have a quarterback like that could do those things and then also get out the pocket and throw a ball, I mean it's good for the offense.
Can that be energizing too, Matthew? You know, for you guys,
Yeah.
when you see him make a play like that?
Yeah. I mean, it could just go back to when we played Washington, when you seen him, you know, run somebody over. It's just, you don't see a lot of things from a quarterback. I mean, quarterbacks don't really just do that, you know what I'm saying? So to watch him put his body on the line and get conversions the way he do, I mean, it's cool. So I feel like for us that they get everybody else juiced up and just put the confidence in us too.